What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. First off, today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. But of course, my birthday, we gotta cover one of my favorite decks of this season, right? And my favorite card of all time, or my favorite Pokemon of all time, and that is Shaymin-EX. So today, the deck is gonna be based on Shaymin. We're playing 4 Shaymins, and during this season, there's been 2 decks that I've loved. I won one with ARG States, and that is Mega Rayquaza, and the other one is Decidueye. Both of those play a lot of Shaymins, which makes me a very, very happy kid. And so today, for my birthday, we're going to revisit Mega Rayquaza with 4 Shaymins. Of course, why not? It's a very expensive deck, of course, but might as well show my favorite deck off, and one of my favorite Pokemon. And then on Wednesday, to keep up my birthday trend, we're actually going to have a big discussion video on Decidueye. Because right now, let's see, there's like 4 different ways that you can play Decidueye coming up to Nationals, and that makes me so excited. Like, how do we play Decidueye going to the Nationals? I don't know. If you watched the video from yesterday, you saw Decidueye win again, and so I've said this before, if you watch the vlogs or watch anything, I love Decidueye. It has been probably my, personal best play for Nationals forever, and I'm still keeping that, and I mean 100% we're probably playing Decidueye for Nationals. Keep that a secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. But yeah, today we're gonna go over Mega Rayquaza, and the list is based off of Ian's, who made top 16 in Brazil. I think some other people have also played it, but it's based off of that. I've changed a couple cards, but we're gonna go over today, see what's it about, and why does Mega Rayquaza actually have a chance in this meta. Now, first off, Mega Rayquaza does struggle against Garbodor. It 100% struggles against Garbodor. You play a bunch of item cards, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people are countering Garbodor, and when that happens, you can easily take them down with Mega Rayquaza. So it's actually not a bad play at all. Like, Mega Rayquaza could easily, this deck made top 16 in a regionals that was very heavy Garb. The other card you need to worry about is Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo negates your bench down to 4, but then you can license it to take a knockout, so it's very weird for sure. But let's go over the deck. Let me start talking. Let's go over the deck, see what's about. So Mega Rayquaza, M Break does 30 damage, ties into a bench Pokemon. We know about this. With a Sky Field, you can have up to 8, so you do 240, which is fantastic. Of course, you get 4 Shaymins to help set up to draw 6 cards in your hand. And, of course, to Hoopa to get 3 EX Pokemon out of your deck. Remember, it's EX, not GX, so you cannot grab a Tapu Lele. Make sure you know this and you drill it in your head that you cannot grab a Tapu Lele with your Hoopa, because that is not good. Alright, so we'll play 2 Dragonites. They'll get Pokemon in the discard pile. Get 2 base Pokemon, put them in your discard pile. Okay, now after this, things get really interesting, and we'll discuss that in a second. The first one is Oranguru. Oranguru is seeing a lot of play now. It's such a good card to draw 3, but this goes so well with Mallow, because Mega Rayquaza is easily known to play its hand down to 0, and if you can do that in Mallow to put 2 cards to top your deck, and then Oranguru for those 3 cards, you're going to get a turn on Mega Ray almost every single turn, okay? The next kind of ticket card is Oricorio for the Supernatural Dance, and this is going to be fantastic because this is going to help you beat Vespiquen and Vespiquen Zork. Because Vespiquen needs to put a bunch of Pokemon in this card to one-shot your Mega Rayquaza. What you do early game is you knock out the Zors and Zorks, and that way you don't have to worry about late game Rayquaza or late game Zork. So you go after the Zorks, and then late game, you just take knockouts of Vespiquen, whatever. They'll eventually get enough to knock you out, and that's when you send Oricorio in, and Oricorio can Supernatural Dance to take multiple prize cards. Okay, so Oricorio is really good to help you against that matchup. We see 2 Tapu Lele, of course, to grab any supporter cards like Mallow, Lysandre, and whatever you need. It's really good. And 4 Unown. Now you might be thinking, Squeaky, what are you doing? There's 4 Unown. This is not Vespiquen. But this is actually a brilliant idea. I can't remember who's the first one who did this. It wasn't Ian. It was somebody from the UK. I apologize. I can't remember his name right now. I'm not going to even take a guess because I know I'm going to say it wrong. Oh, man. If you know who it is, let me know down below in the comments because I feel so bad right now that I can't remember his name. I want to say it's I don't know, I'm not going to say anything, I might say it wrong. But we're going to play Unown here. Once again, this goes well with Mallow, because you can put down Unown, you can use Mallow to search deck, any 2 cards top your deck, and then Unown to draw into them, and this will guarantee you, almost a turn 1 Mega Rayquaza, which is so broken. And we're going to see that today. The whole, we know what Mega Rayquaza does. We know it can blow up and do, a billion damage turn 1, but what we need to focus on today is showing off the Mallow combination and showing how good that is, okay? So that is going to be all of our Pokemon. Every single Pokemon has a purpose and a reason. They're really good. And now with 4 Unown, 2 Tapu Lele, and 4 Shaymin, 1 Oranguru, you have a lot of outs to draw your cards, which is fantastic. 3 Mega Turbo, of course, to power up your Mega Rayquazas. 1 Rescue Stretcher, which can put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, or put 3 in your deck. This can guarantee you an Unown to draw into. Maybe a Hoopa, maybe a Shaymin, maybe a Tapu Lele. It's really good to hit that 1 Pokemon. Or you can shuffle 3 in your deck if you're nervous about that as well. For Ultra Ball, we're going to play 3 VS Seeker. Now, we could maybe cut something for a 4 VS Seeker, but this is going to put less item cards in discard pile and make it Garbodor just a little bit harder for them to knock out. And of course, for Sky Field, we need 8 bench to do a ton of damage. So, 2 Lysandre, bring a Pokemon off the bench. Mallow, this is what the whole deck is about Mallow with the Oranguru and all that kind of good stuff. It would be good to go. 1 in, 1 Olympia, because you do have these, you do have this heavy, big Dragonite. You do have, Float Stones and stuff like that, but Olympia can sometimes save you, which is fantastic. 1 Kukui, so you can do additional 20 damage and draw 2 cards. This is really good if you only have 5 bench and your opponent has 170 HP. You can then Lele for a Kukui, or if you have 4 and then you have a Kukui in deck or something, you can put down Lele, Kukui, hit for 170, take a knockout. 2 Sycamore, one of the best cards in the game, of course, and 1 Skyla. Now Skyla might seem kind of weird, but Skyla can guarantee you a Link, guarantee an Ultra Ball, Sky Field. It's just a really good one-up for sure. 2 Float Stone, 3 Link, so your turn does not evolve when you Mega Evolve. 4 DC and 4 Psychic Energy. Now we're playing the Psychic Energy because you could use Tapu Lele to heal your Rayquazas if needed. You can, no, that doesn't need it. Yep, just for Tapu Lele because everybody else has a color stack. Oh, I guess you put 3 energies. You could go for Hyperspace Fury to do 100 damage to Pokemon. Hey, you never know. You never know, right? You need all the outs you can. And there we go. That is going to be the Mega Rayquaza list. Now, this list obviously does not play puzzles, so you have to watch out where you put your energies. One thing that you could include is a special charge to shuffle your DCs back in their deck. But if you play with your 4 DCs, as long as you're not going to EX every single turn, you're going to win the game. So you should be okay. Fingers crossed. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm excited to play Mega Rayquaza with 4 Shaymins for my birthday. Like I said before, Shaymin-EX is one of my favorite Pokemon. That and Celebi, those are my 2 favorite Pokemon of all time. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic Monday. And let's see this deck in action. Alright. Alright, so but against Fat Pasty playing a Sylveon deck. Alright, can we take down the EVO Sylveon deck? That is, I think it's Sylveon. Alright, so call heads. We lost coin flip. Okay, so we're going second. I think it's Sylveon. I'm pretty sure it's Sylveon with the second colors. So we're going to go first. Huh. Well then. This is interesting. We'll start our boy Shaymin. It's my birthday, Shaymin. He needs that spotlight, so here you go, Shaymin. There you go. But I know you want to make an appearance, so there you go. Alright, so we're going to put a Pokemon down. But our hand right now just looks like we're at M. I think that's what we're going to do here. So press done, okay. I think it's Sylveon. Definitely looks like Sylveon now. Alright, so what we can do is we can Mallow to put an Ultra Ball on top of our deck. Or we can just end. I think I'm just going to end right now. Just get a new hand of 6. Blah, blah, blah. Be good to go. Alright, so this hand's good now. Alright, so we'll play the Hoopa. We'll use the Scoundering. Search for 3 EX Pokemon. We'll grab a Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza, and a Shaymin. Okay. Because we got the Link in hand, so we can link in all that kind of good stuff. So put those guys down. We'll put down a Rayquaza. We'll Psychic the active Spirit Link, Mega Ray, Shaymin for 3. I really don't want to put down the Sky Field ROS just yet because he can counter that easily. So this is a DC. So what I'm doing right now is just, I'm going to retreat and pass. Okay. Alright, so under opponent's turn, let's see what happens. Because we get DC, Ultra Ball, discard some stuff. We can, Ultra Ball for a Lele, grab a Mallow, and get what we want. Which is be broken. Yeah, we grab Mallow. So there's Choice Band going to active. Interesting. Alright, so Lysandre, bring it up to Hoopa. Pass on to Archon. Alright, but we're about to have some fun here. So put down Sky Field. We will Ultra Ball, discard a Psychic and a Lysandre for a Lele. Okay. And there's the Lele. Mallow's in here because we saw it. So we'll grab the Lele. We will Lele for a Mallow. Yes. We'll put 2 cards top of our deck. We'll grab a Float Stone and a... Yeah, we'll grab a Float Stone and a Mega Turbo. So let's go ahead and do that. There's a Float Stone. And there's a Mega Turbo. So put these 2 cards top of our deck. I know opponent didn't really do anything, but whatever. We'll put a DC on this guy. We'll play Shaymin. The only unfortunate thing is we're not knocking out a non-EX. So that's kind of a problem. So we'll Mega Turbo to a Mega Rayquaza. But a Float Stone. Retreat into the Mega Rayquaza. There's nothing that we really need. And we'll break for the knockout going down to 5 prize cards. Okay, so go down to 5. Now what he could do is maybe disrupt our energies just a little bit. There's a Dragonite coming to our hand, which is not that useful right now. Our hand's not that good. Unless we top deck like an Unown. If we top deck Unown, then we go Mallow, be good to go. So Crush Namer, Tails, that's good. That's great for us. There's another Crush Namer. Heads, going to discard the DCE. Yep. And there's a Puzzle of Time. Looks like he's going to rearrange the top 3 cards of his deck. But, I mean, you can kind of see how the Mallow kind of works. We get, like, Mallow, then you got, like, Shaymin. And it's a really good thing in our closet, just trying to guarantee the stuff you need over and over again. So he's going to rearrange the top 3 cards of his deck. And let's see a pass into our turn. If we top deck an Unown, an Ultra Ball, there's Team Rocket's Handiwork, Heads, and a Tails. Oh, my goodness, our next 2 cards were broken. It was a DC and an Unown. Oh, there's an Olympia. Alright, so we're gonna, no, we need a Mallow this turn. Oh my goodness. Okay, no. We win. Oh my goodness, he discarded the Unown, so now we got this. We can Stretcher. Okay. Put a Pokemon from a discard pile in our hand. We'll grab the Unown. We will Mallow to put a DC and Psychic on top. We can Unown Feral Letter for that DC and take a game. And that's the cool thing with this Unown Feral Letter Mallow kind of Mega Rayquaza thing. So we'll do that. Oh, we hit a DCE. Who would have thunk it? And we'll break for the knockout, taking the game against the Sylveon deck. Yeah, the Sylveon player didn't really do anything, but I mean, I think we still would have had it. As you saw there, it's really easy to change your energies back thanks to Mallow and stuff like that. But we'll see into the game with the Mega Rayquaza deck here in a second. That was just really cool to see back-to-back Mallow stuff. And once I was like, oh, he discarded Unown. No, we need that. And I was like, oh, we have a Stretcher in hand. Now we can Stretcher, put the Unown in our hand, Mallow for the 2 cards we need, and be good to go. But we'll see into the game with the Mega Rayquaza deck here in a second. Hopefully, it's a little bit longer. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the next game. Alright, so when he gets Izolo, playing a Fighting Lightning deck, I'm hoping it's not Lycanroc Raichu, because, oh my goodness, that could be bad. Alright, so we lost Coin Flip, okay. If it's Lycanroc Raichu, we are in trouble. Alright, so we have a good hand. We got a Rayquaza, we got a Shaymin, we got a Sky Field, DCE, blah blah blah. Alright, there's a Mallow. Oh, he knows the power of Mallow. He knows the power of the Mallow. We get a Mulligan draw, which is really good. I mean, if we top deck a Link or an Ultra Ball, we are set for the game. Like, we might have turn 1 knockout on whoever. Okay. Alrighty, yes, I'll draw a card. There's an Unown. We'll put down the Unown, okay. We'll press down to our opponent's turn. Oh, it's a Gallade Octillery deck. Alright, so this deck has been getting some hype. Because like Gallade and like we saw this last week, right? We saw what it does. We know the power of this deck. It's not nothing new. We know how scary this deck is and how good it can set up. So we might see an Ultra Ball turn 1 for Bridget, but if we could put enough pressure on our opponent and just constantly knock him out over and over again, we're good to go. He has to 2-shot our Rayquazas. There's no way around that. He can line set up our Shaymins, but he has to do that every single turn. And we've seen an Ultra Ball for on routes, okay? Now the good thing about playing against this deck is our opponent can we can knock it out with just 5 on the bench. So there's a VS Seeker for an N. We might see a Hax here. That would not be bad either. No, gonna go for the N. A Hax would almost guarantee us there's no way we could take a knockout if Hax is there. Alright, so we get 6 new cards, but as you saw, our hand was already good, and we got an Unown already on the bench. There's a Mallow and Oricorio. Oh my goodness. Alright, there's a Tapu Koko coming down. We don't care about that really. A Choice Band to the active. Okay, Float Stone to the... He could have maybe Float Stone the active, retreated to Tapu Koko. So there's double Mallow in our hand. Oh, baby. Alright, so we can play a Mallow to put an Ultra Ball on top of our deck. And the other card's not going to matter. Let's look at our deck real quick. Alright. So grab those. We'll Farewell Letter. Alright. We will... I won't put down the Oricorio. And then I'm going to Ultra Ball discard the Mallow and the Dragonite. Grab a Hoopa. I guess I could have not have done that, but I wanted to thin our deck down. We'll use Hoopa. We'll use a Scoundring search for 3 EX Pokemon. With this, we'll grab a Rayquaza, a Shaymin, and a Mega Ray. Okay. So those cards come in our hand. We'll put down a Rayquaza, Float Stone the Hoopa. We'll play a Shaymin setting up for 3. We're looking for an energy attachment for our turn, obviously. So let's see, can we find an energy? And we find a DC and a Hoopa. So we'll put a DC in the active, and we'll just Mega Evolve into our opponent's turn. Alrighty, so let's see what happens. Does he have a rare candy Gallade? Can start putting some pressure on us. We can't one-shot him just yet. Unfortunately, man, he ended up like a really good hand. Like, it was broken kind of hand. Oricorio's really not going to make that much difference in this matchup. We see a Colorless coming down, okay. There's a VS Secret. He's going to have to play it in here because he doesn't have anything else. Yeah, we'll see it in, which is great for us. I mean, yeah, we did Mallow, so we did kind of play a supporter card, but our hand is terrible right now. So let's see what cards he finds. Does he find a rare candy Gallade or not? And we found a Oranguru, Lysandre. Okay. So, there's an Octillery coming down. Okay. And there's a Colorless coming down as well. But what we can do is we can, once again, Mallow for an energy. Put it on top of deck, put it on Unknown, Farewell Letter, draw into the Psychic Energy, and then maybe Shaymin for a couple cards and take a knockout this turn. And that is going to be, it's going to be a clock on our opponent for sure. So we get a Link, we'll put on this guy, we will VS Seeker for a Mallow. Alright, we'll play the Mallow. We'll put 2 cards top of our deck. I'm going to put a Psychic and a Mega Ray. Alright, so there we go. Grab these 2 guys. We'll put down the Unknown. We will Farewell Letter. I wonder what will hit here. It's kind of like the same strategy with our 2 decks, except we're a big Mega Rayquaza player. So I'll put this guy down. We'll Shaymin for 3. We know one of the 3 cards is going to be a Mega Ray, so that's really good. So we'll hit some cards. There's a Mega Ray, a Dragonite, and a Stretcher. So put down a Mega Ray. And right now, we will just Ammo Break for the knockout, going down to 5 prize cards. Alright, so doing 150. Go down to 5. We find a Psychic Energy, which is good. We can put it on the Rayquaza. And yeah, so we'll see the Tapu Koko come up. We could see a Flying Flip. It'll do 50 to us and start putting 20 everywhere. That could be kind of good. We see a Gallade coming down. Okay. We see a Rouse coming down as well. And a Mallow to put 2 cards on top of his deck. Then he uses the Abyssal Hand to draw a couple cards. And I wonder what he'll decide to go with. Does he tackle with the Tapu Koko or hit us with the Gallade? I think either way, we just like swing into the active. Whoever swings, we just need to take a knockout. Actually, what we could do is like knock out the Octillery and get rid of his drawing. But he's gonna hit 5 right now. He's gonna have plenty. I think we'd rather just knock out the attackers over and over again and make him run out of attackers because he hits a 2-shot all of our guys, and that is annoying for him. We also have resistance. So that's good. So we're gonna Abyssal Hand for a couple. Okay. Now, he could go for the Lysandre Shaymin play like I was talking about. That would be very good for him. So, Ultra Ball to discard 2 cards from his hand. Discards 2 Bridget. We might see a Rim Ray coming down. That's not a bad thing. So, you can use double Abyssal Hand. Okay, so he's going to go for the Rare Candy Gallade to just get another attacker for next turn. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to see here. So there's a DC in the Glade. So he is going to go for the Sensitive Blade attack, which is fine with me. Like I said, he has to 2-shot us every single time. He's only doing 130? No, 140. Yes. Alright, so he's going to do Sensitive Blade. I mean, Premonition Range, top 5 cards of the deck, okay. I kind of wish we had a Hex. That would be really cool. if we could hack some turn. So Scissor Blade for 140 on our turn. We will Psychic the Mega Ray. And I'm actually just going to M Rayquaza for the knockout. Okay. Doing 150. We go down to 4. We get a DCE, which is great. You just put on the Mega Ray, take a knockout. Alright, so we might see Tapu Koko come up and maybe swing. Tapu Koko can knock us out, which is really cool. And put damage on our Pokemon. There's a Mallow. Okay. What? He got a Mallow? No way. Alright. So he's going to take a knockout going down to 4. We're taking a knockout going down to 3. He can't knock us out. We go down to 2. Unless he hits a Lysandre DCE on a Shaymin. That's how you should try to go after this game. It's the Lysandre Shaymin for his last couple prize cards. So let's see Abyssal Hand drawn up to 5. Okay. We know one of those cards has to be a DCE. There's no way he doesn't do that. So Rare Candy to Gallade. Okay. There's a Gallade coming down. There's a, is he actually going to go for the Gallade here? I don't know if I like this play. I mean, I guess either way is fine, but we're going to knock out another Gallade here. Alright, so yeah, he's on Premonition in range, top 5 card of his deck. And I'd rather him do a Tapu Koko, because that way he has 2 Gallades to attack back to back, which is really nice. Alright, so he's going to rearrange top 5 cards of his deck, okay. He's going to take a knockout. And then we're going to take a knockout. So Sensitive Blade, doing 110, okay. Taking 2 prize cards. And we'll send the Hoopa. It has that free retreat. Alright. So we get a Mega Ray, okay. So I'm going to Stretcher to put a Pokemon for discard pile back in our hand. We'll grab a Rayquaza. We'll put that guy down, put a DC on this guy. We will retreat into the Mega Ray. I'm going to VS Seeker for Mallow. And with the Mallow, I'm going to put 2 cards top of my deck. And what I'm going to grab here is a... Oh, wait, actually, I don't think this deck plays Hex. What am I talking about? An N? I guess N doesn't matter. So I'm going to grab a Link. And then a DCE. Okay. And right now, we'll just go for it. It will break for the knockout. Okay, going down to 3. Alright, he's not going to knock us out unless he gets like a Rare Candy, Gallade, Lysandre Shaymin play. Alright, so he's going to draw a card. He has 5 cards in hand. And so he's not going to be a Abyssal Hand right now. It's just a DC going to the right. He's going to go for another, that play. Oh, yeah. So teammates, to put 2 Pokemon, 2 cards in his hand. Okay. But I mean, once again, he's got the 2-shot everybody. He's going to have to grab a Routes and a Gallade Rare Candy combo thing. So there's a Rare Candy. It's a Gallade. Okay. See that guy coming down. There's a Abyssal Hand for 2. Does he find another Routes? If he doesn't find another Routes, he's in trouble. Because we can license the Gallade, take a knockout, going down to 2, and he won't have another attacker. He's already down 3 Routes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So retreat to Gallade. And we're going to see a Premonition and a Sensitive Blade. But this is good for us. This is really good because we have we're going to top deck a Link, put down on the Mega Ray, put down the Mega Ray, put a Cyclone on this guy, and be good to go almost. Alright, so going to range top 5 cards of his deck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so Sensitive Blade. Doing 110. I'm just trying to see if Oricorio can take a knockout. Alright, so there's a Link. Who would have thunk it? Alright, so that, Mega Ray, Psychic, and a Emerald Break for the knockout. Alright, so he can't knock us out with Tapu Koko. Because he didn't have a choice ban. Tapu Koko will only do 100. Unless he has a Kukui here. Oh boy, does he have a Kukui. So special charge. Gonna shuffle 2 special charges back in his deck. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's 2 DCEs. Does he have Kukui in hand? If he has Kukui, he can take... Wait, yeah. Alright, so he's going to VS Seeker. There's not a Kukui in there, but he might go for an N. No, going to go for teammates, and that's going to be fantastic for us, because he's not going to be able to take a knockout. We're going to take a knockout on... I guess we should have Mega Turbo last turn, just in case he end us. But that's fine. Now, if he puts down... Well, he can only put down 1 Routes. Actually, he has no Routes left in the deck. Because we knocked out 4 already. Uh-oh. Opponent might just realize this. We might see a scoop here. Yeah, we've knocked out 4 routes already. He needs a Super Rod or a Rescue Stretcher or something in his hand. So there's a Rescue Stretcher. Okay. Does he go put 3 cards in his hand? Or one Pokemon in his hand, or shuffle 3 routes back in the deck? Alright, let's see what he does here. So going to put 2 routes and a Gallade in his deck, okay. There's a Love Ball for routes. Most likely, right? But I mean, there's no way he's going to be able to win because he can't knock us out. We're going to knock him out. We're going to put a decent Mega Ray and we're going to have the game. There's a routes coming down, okay. There's a DCT active. And we'll see a Abyssal drawn 2. Man, if only there was 12 Pokemon in this card pile, but there's only 6. It's not enough. It's not enough. Alright, so Flying Flip. So it does 100 to the active. If he had a Choice Band last turn, he would have knocked us out. So we'll put a DC on this guy. We'll put down a Sky Field. Play in a Oranguru. We'll Mega Turbo to a bench Mega Ray. And we will just... I guess we can Oranguru for 1. Seems good. Alright, there's a Shaymin. Well, Shaymin for 4. No, we'll keep the Shaymin, and we'll just Emerald Break for the knockout, going down to 1 prize card. I guess we should have maybe kept playing. We don't have a Hex in this deck, so I guess it really doesn't matter. So, there's an Olympia coming in our hand. And let's see, what does our opponent do here? Going to send him the routes. He will be able to take a knockout, but he cannot knock out both Mega Rayquazas. And we'll see the battle of the Mallows, and we'll see Mega Ray take down the Gallade Octillery deck. So there's a Love Ball. Unless he's got something up the sleeve, he's got 1 prize card left. There's really nothing he can do. We see a routes go in his hand, okay? And, oh man, I love this Gallade deck. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this Gallade deck. It's really, really good. So Float Stone to the route from the bench. I mean, what can he do? We have 1 prize card left. He has 4. This Mega Rayquaza has 10 HP. There's Kukui. Oh, he does play Kukui. Kukui last turn could have knocked us out. But even then, he'd have to have a Rare Candy... and there we see a pass on our turn, and he didn't even get the knockout. We can fill our bench up and do all the maximum damage. Yeah, we'll do our first Emerald Break for a ton of damage. Come on, Shaymin. Happy birthday, Shaymin. Come on, buddy. And let's do the Emerald Break for the knockout. Taking the game against his Gallade. This isn't that. Oh my god, not Gallade. Gallade Octillery. And there we go, guys. But hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this Mega Rayquaza deck. See how good it is with Mallow. Just combination of unknown, all that kind of good stuff is fantastic. I know we didn't see any crazy Mega Rayquaza plays, but the whole point of today was to show off the Mallow engine that is brand new to this Mega Rayquaza deck. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy your birthday, this Monday as much as I do because it's my birthday. So I hope you have a good day on my birthday. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. We'll see you tomorrow in Road Tuesday. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.